and magnificent. Today on Profiles with Vets, I will be talking a little bit about myself, Jerry Young.
Doing a little motivation music. Reign Supreme by Dying Fever.
Hey everybody, it's Jerry Young. Oh, God damn it. Me to tears. Action. Hey everybody, my name's Jerry Young. I'm one of the managers of veteran engagement here at Vets. Yeah, just sitting here chilling at the house. I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about myself so you kind of knew who I am, kind of where my head's at and where I'm coming from. Joined in 91, did about a year out of high school. Started my military career in the Air Force. I did 9 years, was in Europe for 5 years, 2 years in the South Pacific. Finished up my Air Force career at Luke Air Force Base in Phoenix, Arizona. Got out, had a 5-year break in service. I had moved back to Indiana. I was trying to do the civilian thing. My transition was kind of rough, wasn't really digging it. In the end of 2005, I joined the Indiana Army National Guard. I wanted to try something different. I did the Try 1 program where you try a year to see if you like it. Well, Try 1 turned into Try 11 and retire. So I retired about 4 years ago as an infantry platoon sergeant. Had a great time. Did a tour OEF 910 with Alpha Company 2 the 151. Got a lot of good experience, great bunch of guys and gals. I've worked as a recruiter in the civilian force. I've had a bit of experience both in the active duty component, the guard component, the AGR component, and as a regular guard guy. We're in the shop at the house. This is where the magic happens. Well, actually, this is where I like to work on the lamps, do reclamation art and whatnot in my spare time if I'm not out on my scooter. When I say scooter, I mean Harley, not like a bird scooter. I live here in Noblesville with my fiance, Kelly. Kelly is a Navy corpsman veteran. We are a house divided. I was an Air Force and an Army guy, so we talk a lot of smack around here. Originally, I am here from Central Indiana. This is where I returned to, and this is where obviously now I live, just northeast of the city. Love it. It's where I live at. It's kind of a suburban, 40-minute drive northeast of downtown Indianapolis from our offices. Nice little suburbia, about 60,000 folks here. The great thing I like is I can go out the door, jump on my motorcycle. 10 minutes, I'm Walmart or Lowe's or any of those places. Take a left the other way and I'm rolling out in the cornfield out in the country, enjoying some time on my bike. One of the things I also like around here, a lot of fishing. Even though Kelly outfishes me on the rig, I still like to fish, although I do throw temper tantrums when she beats me. If it's raining or too cold to be out on my scooter and not good weather for fishing, or I'm sick of Kelly out fishing me, I like to spend time out here in the shop, come out. Sometimes I'm listening to some Alan Watts or some Eckhart Tolle, trying to, find my center and my peace and be present. At other times I'm jamming out to, Dying Fetus and Behemoth. And pretty much, shedding sparks and trying to burn the house down. Kelly yells out at me, "Hey, don't burn the house down." I'm always like, "I got a fire extinguisher." What we like to do while watch Netflix, we also have 3 dogs, Mr. Jake, Mr. Lynx, and Miss Nala. So dogs, heavy metal, motorcycles, fishing, art, good times. That's me. High energy. Yes. Wes was the founder of Vets. He brought me on, I think about a year later, and for about 2 years it was just Wes and I. So we had a lot on our plates. Been with the team 3 years now. So earlier this year, we grew our team considerably. We added 4 new folks to our roles. We had Miranda, Blaine, Brian, and Jeremy. So now we're a team of 6. Jeremy and I are both veteran engagement managers. Miranda is our social digital media goddess, as I like to call her. Blaine is the director of veteran engagement. And then Brian works as our external relationships manager. So that's a little bit about all them, kind of their roles. So I've had kind of a wild trip, I guess you could say, with the military, being with the 2 different branches and active duty and the Guard and all that. It's also given me an opportunity, though, to work in the civilian sector while I was still in the Guard. So I've had opportunities to work in a couple different sectors. I've done outside sales, I've done construction sales, I've done manufacturing, automotive manufacturing, food manufacturing. I actually worked at Frito-Lay, made white cheddar popcorn. So if you're eating white cheddar popcorn a few years ago, maybe it was mine. It's extra delicious if I made it. So one of the things that you'll figure out pretty quick with dealing with me is I'm kind of high energy, pretty fired up all the time, pretty excitable. The bottom line is it's because I love my job and what I do. I believe in what I do. It's important to me when I transitioned out of the military to find something that I connected with where I felt like I had an impact. InVets has given that to me. I get to talk to folks. I get to help them set up amazing jobs and have great lives here in the state of Indiana. I tell folks, I don't care where you go, what you do. There's two things I want. I want you to have a great job and I want you to have a great life. And if I get to be a part of it, then that's awesome.